Hey y'all, it's your girl Shaaleese back with another video on knotless braids. So these braids were large knotless with extended length. It was for my girl, it was her birthday. Normally I don't do extended length because y'all it takes way too long. But this was, it's her birthday, so birthday gift for her. So if you want to see how I did this style and got this extended length, just stay tuned and watch the video. So with all of my knotless and box braid styles, I always like to start off by pre-parting everything because it makes it go a lot faster in my opinion. So now I always use Shine and Jam whenever I braid. So I'll part the section, put some Shine and Jam on, and then part the section again. It kind of gives it more of a defined look, and you can really see all those stray hairs that might not get taken when you part it regularly without any gel. So I do about 4 sections. So I have one section in the back, ear to ear, and then 3 sections in the top part of her head. And in this back section, I parted it into 3 3 large size boxes for that jumbo knotless look. As with parting these sections, I do the same with the boxes. I'll put some gel, then part over it again to get that extra defined part. And then I'll put some gel on the actual section and comb that through to make sure it's really combed through well so it lays really flat. I realized I didn't get the best angle for the actual tutorial portion, so I'm going to link my tutorial to my other braids that I did on myself, and you'll be able to go watch how I how I install knotless braids there. It's a little bit different because it's a different angle and I'm doing it on myself, but it's the same method, pretty much like a feed-in braid type of thing. So if you know how to do feed-in braids, you'll definitely know how to do knotless. It's the same basis. You're gonna start with that. You're gonna start with braiding their hair and then feed in the hair as you go down. So now I'm just working through the rest of the sections. Like I said, you're gonna part that box, put some gel on that part it again, then put some gel at the top of the box, comb through that section, make sure it's nice and slick to make for a nice and flat braid, and go ahead and install that knotless braid. Now I didn't say it at the beginning of the video, but I used the 60-inch length queen bee hair. I believe she had number 2 and number 4, can't really exactly remember. But yeah, so that's the hair that I use. I love queen bee hair. It's really nice and silky and it's really lightweight. So you'll see how I extended the length in later in the video. But yep, that's what I did. So go ahead and watch me do that. So she wanted a middle part, so once I get towards the top, you see I'll have these 4 boxes. The 2 in the back, I'm going to braid to the back, and then the 3 on the side, I'm going to braid to the side. So the 2 in the back will kind of make it look a little bit more full in the back, and then the ones on the side will form that middle part that she wanted. And since this is where she wants her part, you want to be extra sure to make sure that it is very, very slick. Of course, you're going to want to make sure it's slick in each and every box, but the part is really where it matters. Y'all, it's storming, and I don't feel like keeping constantly having to re-record myself. So if you hear some thunder in the background, I live in South Carolina, it's hurricane season, so yeah. So here's what her hair looks like after all the braids have been installed. There was a little extra gel right there, so I just rubbed that off real quick. And you can see it's very slick, it's very nice, and it's very neat. I really like to be sure that my parts are extra neat because the parts really make the look. The braid can be as beautiful as it is, but if that part isn't looking right, it's not going to look nice. So for the hair, for the extended length, I braided it until about halfway through the 6-inch hair. And just like with the feed-in method for the knotless braids, I did the same exact thing. I fed a piece of that hair in and just braided it all the way to the end. I got all of them braided, I went ahead and put the mousse on. She does have a tighter curl pattern, so I made sure not to get it on her actual roots, only on the actual braids, and then I sprayed with Got To Be. So here I used the Edge Fixer by Kiss. This was the watermelon scent. It actually smells really good. All of the flavors smell good. She even was smelling it at one point in the appointment. Y'all, it smells so good. But yep, here I'm doing her edges. So I pretty much use a regular comb and then use the rat tail portion of the comb to make it extra sleek and get that, you know, that swoop in. Like I said, y'all, she was smelling it, because when I tell you it smells so good, like it smells so good, so good. So after I get the edges laid with the Edge Fixer, I go ahead and pretty much seal them with the Got To Be spray, because if you know, you know that this hairspray is the truth. It can lay down wigs, it can lay down anything, and it'll make sure that it sticks there and stays. So I went ahead and did the same thing on the other side, and like with every style that I do, I go ahead and wrap them up to make sure that it's flat and to make sure that those edges don't move at all. And of course, we always want to finish with that hot water set. So here is the big reveal that I always do after I cut the wrappets off. This is honestly that moment where me, the stylist, and the client are kind of like, whoo, we are finally done. So here's the final look before I take them to the wall and do the cute little video and everything. I loved how this turned out, y'all. Look at the braids, look at the color, the size. I mean, of course it's black, but I think it was a number 4 because it's still kind of light. So yeah, I really loved how it turned out. Look at these parts, y'all. It's really the parts for me. That's what it is. It's the parts for me, period. So like I said, she loved it. I'm just gonna do a little pan. You can see how it literally looks like it's growing from her scalp, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna try to sound cocky or anything, but I did this. Like, I did this style. I killed it. Get into the length. Killed this style. Like I said, it was her birthday hair. She was slayed for her birthday, period. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all look and see the pan of everything and the style, how it all turned out. Had to give y'all a little slow-mo action so y'all could see how silky and lightweight, and just the movement, like the movement is great. I love this hair. And of course, I added a couple of pictures. These are from her birthday. She sent them to me, and I'm really glad that she did. She was so cute, and like I said, she was slayed for her birthday, period, boo. Hope y'all liked the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank y'all for watching.